Good evening, everyone. Today is Wednesday of week 8, and it's been a while since you've seen a video from me, so I just wanted to reach out to you and just let you know that I continue to think about you and pray for you. As we wrap up the course, I just wanted to talk to you briefly about our virtue of generosity and what does it mean to give generously. I think I shared with you at the beginning of this course that I was going through Financial Peace University with Dave Ramsey, and I have learned so much in that process. I've learned how I continue to make imperfect progress, but that what I learned the most, I think my takeaway from that has to do with our virtue this week of generosity. Please forgive me, the pollen counts are extremely high here in Lynchburg, and it is taking a toll on me. So forgive me if I sound different than I normally do. But I just wanted to talk to you about generosity. And as I have worked through that workbook and the program of Financial Peace, what I realized, the big takeaway, is that the overall goal of that program, when you look at the last step, it's to be able to, in the end, to be able to give generously to others. I thought it would be to become debt-free, which that is one of the major goals, but that's not the last goal. The last goal of becoming debt-free is to give generously. And I didn't think about that going into it, if I have to be honest. I just thought we would focus on paying off bills and trying to get rid of credit card debt. But I didn't realize that in the end, the overall aim is that you can take what the Lord gives you, otherwise known as our manna for the day, and we can spread it just like you feed the flocks, just like we spread seed to the birds. That's what we're supposed to do with what the Lord gives us. But if we don't use our funds wisely, then we're not capable, we're not able to, because we are strapped and tied to our debt. So anyway, I didn't want to talk about debt this week, but I learned something, and that is that my goal here on this earth should be to be able to give generously to others, give of my time and talents, give of my services, give of my love, give of my, whatever it is I have that someone else may need. And so that's what I want you to think about this week. What do you have that you might be able to give? You may not have extra funds. You may be strapped into paying childcare, or it just may not be a good time for you to be able to give money to someone, because I know that I have certainly been in that position. And so when I was, in that position, I had to think about, what are other ways that I can give generously that would still bless someone else? And that might be, of my services, such as being a nurse. As a nurse, there is so much that we can do. I work with children who have special needs every Sunday at church, and I love serving in that way. I don't get paid for it. I don't want to get paid for it. I just want to be able to give the families an hour and a half so that they can go to a church service and not worry about their loved ones, to know that they're in good hands. And that, I feel like, is one example of how I can give generously of my time and talents, or my abilities to be able to care for their children. How is it that you can demonstrate generosity to others? It doesn't have to have a dollar sign after it. There are so many things that you can do. I think back to our nursing students in our fundamentals course, our sophomores. This semester, went to the Salvation Army and washed the feet of maybe the homeless or those who needed skin care, foot care. And that really just takes us back to when Jesus washed the feet of his disciples, even the one that betrayed him. If we provide unto the least of these, then who are we providing for? The Lord. And who are we serving? We do it because he does it for us every day. He gives us so much. We may not see it and we may not feel it, because I know there are times when maybe now, you're trying to get everything ready by the end of the term and you're feeling overwhelmed and frustrated. I just want you to just think about what the Lord has done for you and what he gives you on a daily basis. It may be health, it may be love with someone else. It may be healthy children. It may be, a job that pays you and allows you to survive. Whatever it is, He gives generously. And so what I would love to ask of you is to think about a way that you can give generously to one another. Give to love your neighbors as thyself. Give to your neighbors as you see fit. It might be pulling their trash can back in from the curb or getting their mail for them. Just be generous in your time. Sometimes busyness is the thief of our time. And, we don't have time for a simple hello to our neighbors. So sometimes you can demonstrate generosity just by stopping to say hello. Maybe I've done this before and I'm embarrassed to even say it, but there have been times when I don't stop. I'm not able to stop to talk to my neighbors because I have a meeting to get to. And so I just get in my car and I back out and I don't even acknowledge them, and what a bad testimony that is. But we let the tyranny, the downfall of being busy, rob us of being generous of our time to others. And so that's something I need to work on, not focus so much on my next appointment or meeting, but take those moments and use them as divine. And just capture relationships, capture anytime I can say hello to a neighbor or a student or a colleague and not worry about my next step. Because sometimes I think we miss opportunities to show generosity to others who may need it. We don't know it. The Lord does orchestrate that. He is just omnipowerful. He's just above any king or ruler here on this earth. He can orchestrate those divine appointments. And so if you allow Him, and that's what I would want you to do, is just think about ways you can bless others with generosity, time, talent, services, whatever. A smile, a hello, but just a moment to stop and speak. And I think in the end you'll be blessed from it. Somewhat sad that this is our last video, but I just wanted to reach out to you and let you know I'm thinking about you. Everything's gearing up on campus for Trump, who will be here Saturday. Yeah. And so, everything is crazy busy, but all good. I call it beautiful chaos. Graduation is one of my favorite times of the year because I get to meet you and your families. And I hear about your families, but seeing them and getting them to meet them is a real joy to me. So I'm looking forward to it. If I see you this week or if I see you in December, either one, I'm looking very forward to it. And if there's anything I can do, if you have any questions, if there's anything I can answer, please let me know. I'm here to help you. And I really enjoyed getting to know you and look forward to maybe having you again. And if not, then be blessed and know that you've got a champion here for you, and anything I can do to help you as you move on in your journey, please reach out to me. It is fairly busy next couple of days where we're required to be on campus and attending various events until Saturday evening. So I probably will not get much grading done over the next few days. But then next week I'll be focused on tidying up that grade book for you, reaching out to you if there are any outstanding items. So I'll finish everything up by Friday night, 11:59 p.m. That's when the course ends. Let me know if you have any needs, prayer requests, questions at all. And if not, then go forth, finish strong, and be blessed. And I'll look forward to seeing you or talking with you soon.